I mean, who are you kidding? You know, the dress is turning into ropes. It's turning into a net. It's something that's like out of a, you know, the tackle box of some fisher person somewhere. It's unrecognizable. You only know that it's a dress because I'm telling you it is. Somewhere, probably somewhere in my childhood. I've probably been thinking about this for a really long time. But it really took form and seemed imperative that I make it somewhere around the time of the 2020 presidential election. Hearing Kamala Harris, you know, announced as the first, or the, you know, to become the first female vice president in American history was transformative. It was moving. It was shocking. I mean, just really shocking. It's one of those moments where you know intellectually that this thing has never happened, and you know it should have happened, and you know all the reasons why it hasn't happened, and you think you're gonna feel so, you know, so righteous and so gratified when it does happen. It's so painful. It's like you think you'll be euphoric, and you are. You have this great, intense joy, elation, relief, but you also have this like heart-wrenching, visceral disgust to know how many generations of women, your mother, your sister, your auntie, your grandmother, your neighbor, your teacher, your favorite, you know, your favorite nurse when you were at the hospital sick, when you were, all of those women, and so many women right now around you that are carrying this burden, this intense programming that tells us we must grind through it. We have to keep going all the time. And all of the pieces that we have to shuffle behind the scenes just to make a regular old day work. I mean, what is it made of? It's made of silk. Where's silk come from? It's these worms, right? Have to meet this violent death. They have to, their life has to be extinguished to create this seemingly inconsequential thing, this thread, and just infinite numbers of these little creatures to spin thread, to weave into fabric, to cut, to sew, to create a form that's valuable, that can be so much more important and valuable than the worm, right? Who cares about the worm? We care about the garment that the worm died to create. I mean, geez, you know, I could relate. So you take this silk and you make a dress and you tell people this is a dress, right? But it's gonna stay in the washing machine. Nobody's gonna wear it. Put it in the wash when, you know, an inauguration, when Kamala Harris was inaugurated. Put it in the wash, turned it on, went back, watched her stand on the steps, shed a little tear. Here we go, right? And so it began, you know, there goes the dress into the wash. It's an abrasive process, and I don't just mean the actual physical abrasive process that's breaking down the dress. I mean the monotony of every day, every time I look at this bottomless laundry hamper. And I don't even mind cleaning. I get a kick out of it. I like organizing, believe it or not. It's kind of a fun thing for me. But it never ends. It never ends. There's never a time when there's not something to be washed. So every day, this load, the next load, maybe 3 loads. Oh, it's a Saturday, maybe I'll do 4 or 5. And it's not just putting it in the wash. It's sorting it. It's pre-treating it. It's hanging it on the line, or it's putting it in the dryer, and it's folding it up. And then it's arguing with the kids over put it away. No, put it away. No, I said, put it away. Away is not on your bed. Away is hung in the closet. Hang it in the closet. Don't cry about hanging it up. We don't cry about hanging up our clothes every day with the laundry. So you have to imagine, for somebody that has 4 kids and is walking around doing a job, full-time job, and is trying to just keep a little bit of autonomy, is just trying to keep a little bit of, you know, sanity to themselves, the laundry can become one of those make or break moments. So maybe, I don't know, maybe this whole thing is really super selfish and I'm just doing it because it makes doing the laundry a heck of a lot more fun for me. I wish I could say that it's all that serious. And of course there are a lot of serious things in there. I mean, you know, watching this process break down this dress, it's sad. It's still a dress, you know. It does. It looks like shredded old cables, you know. Who could wear that? How could that be valuable? How could that be the same beautiful, elegant, shining fabric that, you know, people traveled the world to acquire? How can it be the same thing? But it is, you know. It is. And this is a pretty poignant allegory for many of us out there, I think, can relate to the feeling of White House dress.